Alright, so we have learned that the first thing that we have to do always is to know how to number our work well. This is question 1A. So when I'm numbering, I can write my 1A at the top here. So when you are solving, when you enter the BECE examination hall and you are starting your question, make sure you are always numbering your work well. So you can see question number, and I've written the 1A at the top here because we are solving question 1A. All right, and once you are solving question 1A here, it means no other question number should be here as well. You can't have question 1B here. So sometimes you can even write your 1 here and you write the A here. So if you write question 1A here, it means this particular page is only going to be for only question 1A. So when you're numbering your work, know how you number it well. Alright, so now let's look at this question 1A. Question 1A says that if x equals prime numbers less than 13 and y equals odd numbers less than 13, list the members of x and y. List the members of x intersection y and x union y. So from the onset, the first part of the question, the I, is even telling us that we should list the members of x and y. So that makes our work even easier because we are supposed to first bring out the data that we have in the question. So let's do that. So I, that is question 1A, I. We know that our x is a set that contains prime numbers less than 13, and that implies that this symbol is called an implication symbol. So anytime you see this, you can say implies that. So it implies that our set x contains. Now what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers that have only two factors, that is 1 and the number itself. Remember, prime numbers are numbers that have only two factors, 1 and the number itself. Examples of prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and the rest. Remember that 9 is not a prime number. So let's list the prime numbers which are less than 13. So the first prime number here is 2. The next is 3, 5, 7, 11. It said less than 13, so we are not supposed to include 13 here. So there are only 5 prime numbers that are less than 13. And then the set y. The set y equals odd numbers less than 13. I am solving these questions this way because at the BECE, this is the same sheet of paper that will be placed in front of you. It will be similar to this. So when you have to know how to solve the question or how to write in the various lines, that is why I'm solving it this way for you. So make sure you are studying it carefully, how I'm writing it, so that when you get a similar question, you can also solve it in a similar way. Okay, so this implies that the set y contains, we know odd numbers. Examples of odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. but we want the odd numbers that are less than 13. Remember that once we say less than 13, it means 13 is not part of the set. So the numbers are 1. The odd numbers that are less than 13 are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Odd numbers are numbers that cannot be divided by 2 without getting a remainder. Now we go to the second part, that is II. And II says that list the members of X intersection Y and X union Y. So looking at the sets that we have listed here, X intersection Y. What does X intersection Y mean? It means that we should look at the two sets here, the numbers that are common to each of the sets. So if I see a number here and I see the same number here, it means that number is common to each of the sets, and that will be part of this intersection set that we have here. So X intersection Y, it implies that we are going to have the set 1. I can see 1 in the set Y, but 1 is not here, so 1 cannot be part of this set. I can see 2 in the set X, but 2 is not in the set Y, so 2 can also not be here. Now I see 3 in the set X, and I also see 3 in the set Y, so it means that in the intersection set, 3 can be part of it. 5 is here in the set X. It is also in the set Y, so 5 should also be part of the intersection. I see 7 in the set X. 7 is also in the set Y, so 7 is also part of the intersection set. This symbol is what we are calling intersection. X intersection Y. That is how it is read. So the elements in the set which is common to each of the sets, we are writing them in curly brackets. All right, so what else? Okay, 9 is here, but 9 is not in the set X. 11 is in the set X. 11 is in the set Y, so it means 11 is also part of the intersection set. All right, so this is the set X intersection Y. Numbers that are common to each of the sets are found in the intersection set. Then they said that we should also list X union Y. X union Y. Anytime you hear union, it means we are coming together. Union, it means we are putting all the elements together. So don't forget, union is like addition. Okay, it's like addition. We are putting everything together. So X union Y, it implies that we are listing all these elements together. But when we are listing them, it doesn't mean that if I see 3 here in the set Y and 3 also in the set X, I have to write 3 2 times. No, you write 3 only once. So let's do that. So the first element is 1. We are going to list them in order. So the first element is 1. The next element is 2. The next element is 3. So 3 is here, 3 is here, but I'll write it only once. You don't have to write it 2 times. There is no 4, so the next element is 5. There is no 6, so the next element is 7. Then the next element is 9, and then we have 11. So this is the elements that belong to the set X union Y. Union, X union Y, it means you are putting all the elements together in curly brackets. That is what union means. All right, so this is the solution to question 1A. Try and go over it as many times as possible. We learn through repetition. So make sure you repeat as much as possible to be able to grasp all the concepts. What is a prime number? What is an odd number? Anytime you are seeing less than, it means the number, this number is not part of the set. So less than 13, it means 13 should not be part of the set of the elements that we are listing. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe to help more students to learn as well. Alright, see you in another video. Goodbye.